Hi, Rob, John Millers. Hope you're all well. Moving on from a video that might be out. This one might be out first, depends on how we cut it and put it out. From the axes, we're going to be looking at the Stihl loppers and some of their pruning saws. All right. Again, there's a fair big range that Stihl do. And again, it's just showing you what other stuff Stihl produce. It's not just all chainsaws and mowers and battery kit. It's the complete kind of outdoor package that they do. So I'll run through the loppers quickly. There are two different types of loppers. There is bypass loppers, like so. If Nat wants to look at it that way, I don't know if Nat comes to me or I go to Nat. You see there, you've got blade and you've got like the anvil bit, and they go side by side. If I do it from the front, they go side by side. So they do 1, 2, 3, they do 4 in this range, in that type of design. Each one, as you work up through the sizes, they do a 10, 11, a 20, a 30, coats of bigger diameter material. So ranging from, should be bloody hand, isn't it? Like 35 mil up to about sort of 45, 50 mil ish. Now, bypass loppers are good for pruning. So if you need to get up against, let's for instance, if you're pruning a rose, you need to cut, when you cut, you need to prune near the bud. So this bit, you can get it nice and tight and have a nice clean cut. Okay, and then it'll encourage the growth of the plant sort of year after or ever. So that is that one. As you work up through the range, you get, so we get on to what is called its anvil. I don't know if now, so if I come to Nat and show her on there, you see there, it's going, the blade is going against a cutting block. Yeah, that's the difference, bypass and anvil. So I use these, I think I'm right in doing it, but I've done it for long enough. I use these for more, if you're sort of tackling heavier material and you need to get some real force into it, you're not going to separate the blade because a bypass will sort of try to separate. This, you're going straight down on a chopping block. So if you're like removing stuff you don't need, or you're not too fussed about kind of getting the cleanest to cut, you can get in there, use the force of your arms and cut the timber. If you're taking lots back and then you're going to prune the last bit and then maybe have a bypass bit at the end just to make a nice clean cut. So that is basically a roundup of loppers. And then moving on, they do a range of pruning saws. If you ever buy these guys, just go uber careful. They are lethal. If I show you that, you know, that's going to take your finger off quick and you can say finger. So two different styles. You get the straight blade and also you get the curved blade. Both the same teeth, and you get different size lengths as well. So they're good for getting on to holding onto the branch, getting into awkward areas. If these are used correctly, you can cut, all right, not as quick as a chainsaw, but as efficiently as a chainsaw. Just like a couple of cuts through, it'll be gone. For a 40 or 50 mil bit of timber, you probably need 7 or 8 strokes and it's done. So always keep it in the covers they provide, you know, because I say they are super sharp. They will do a nasty cut, and because it's jagged, they take a long time to heal up. So always wear gloves with those. You might be asking why is the difference between straight and curved. To be honest, I don't know. But the way I've used it is, if you're reaching, the curved bit goes over and through the branch. So you're not going to push up and down. It's sort of curving and cutting over the top. If you're doing stuff a bit lower than the straight, you can, it's just in front of you, you control the blade. That's my way on it. There's probably a proper reason somewhere. But that's how I've done it for 25 years, and it seems to work. And then they do a real, I nearly forgot, little pocket version. All right, little 6.3 inch, 160 mil blade. I think there's a holster you can get for this, fits on, so if you sort of gardeners like those, quick kind of snip and prune of stuff. But so don't forget that one. So size of material you're going to tackle with this thing, I would say efficiently, you don't want to go any bigger than sort of 2-3 inch. 50 mil, 60 mil. Otherwise, there's a lot of movement over a short blade to get through it. The longer the blade, the bigger material you go through, the more teeth you've got, so you're cutting all the way through, up and down, it's getting through it quicker. If you have to do like this, like little mousy strokes, then it takes a long time. But if it's the only thing you've got in your pocket, then it does the job. That's it basically. So that's a quick roundup of some of the hand tools that Stihl do. So don't forget the safety gear. I know it's boring. I'm the worst for doing it, but if you're using that stuff, helmets, not helmets, gloves and eye protection, you're good to go. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.